Hello, I'm Deeber and this is MechWarrior Online. It's now the end of November 2019, the MechWarrior 5 demo has just been released, MW5's full release is coming up soon on the 10th of December, and back in MWO land we have possibly the best sale in MWO ever, this year's Black Friday Sale. This video is just to set out my thoughts and suggestions, particularly for any new MWO players. I should note I'm an average player myself, and hopefully this will be useful for other average players. First off, the sale has already started, and we have a special event running currently. Both run until the 3rd of December, which is a few days away as I record this, so that's not very long, but hopefully my advice will still be valid for any near future sales. Note that we're all earning double XP during this event, also getting slight boost to CBIL and XP earnings when playing some mechs. And that double XP is really nice. Everything becomes just that bit less grindy. Now's a good time to play. Let's take a look at the sale details. You get 30% extra MC during this sale. No mechs or special items, but 30% extra MC is nice. The only suggestion I'd have here is don't overbuy. Let's be honest, MWO is nearing the end of its life cycle. If you're keen, sure, go for it and get a whole lot of MC, but it really is viable to play MWO as just a free-to-play game. Mech packs on the MWO web store and mech mastery bundles on the in-game store are significantly discounted. With the current skill system, you don't need free variants of a chassis to master an individual mech, so these packages are somewhat pointless unless you're really keen on a particular chassis. Mech packs tend to come with more cockpit items, but mastery bundles are probably better value for money, since their base prices are already discounted off the price of buying everything separately. Most of the mech packs and all of mastery bundles come with premium time. You need to be aware that the premium time activates the next time you log in after purchase. This is one that probably catches a lot of people out. If you have some mechs with a lot of spare XP on them, and you don't mind paying real money to convert that into general XP you can use on any mech, now's a great time to convert. We've got a whopping quadruple XP conversion rate during this sale. That's the best that's been in MWO ever. Normally, we'd only get double XP conversion at best. Maybe of more interest to new players is the 100 GSP pack, which is currently half price. If you're new, one thing that you might not know is brand new mechs come with no skill nodes unlocked, so they perform quite poorly out of the box. Buying GSPs or using GXP will let you unlock some skill nodes before you take your new mech out, and that will make them somewhat more fun to play at the start. All hero mechs and champion mechs are at half price. Consider if you want to buy any hero mechs at this point, because this is the biggest discount you can expect to get. Just think about weight class and weapon hardpoints though. Be sure to find something that you think you'll like to play, because there's really no point spending money on something you won't enjoy. Champion mechs used to be somewhat useful because they give you an XP bonus, but that pretty much all went away when PGI changed to the current skill tree system. These days, forget about buying any champion mechs unless you really don't mind spending real money. If you are considering buying a champion mech, the question I'd put to you is there another variant of the same chassis that has similar hardpoints? If there is, the champion variant's definitely not worth a buy. Just use CBILs and get the non-champion variant. Mech bays and drop decks are at half price. Now everyone needs mech bays. You can't buy a mech unless you have an empty mech bay, or unless the mech comes with its own bay, and that's usually only if you've paid real money for that mech. If you're short on mech bays, now's the time to buy some. Not everyone though needs drop decks. Drop decks let you have sets of mechs ready for faction play, where you play a series of mechs in one drop rather than just one mech. If you are into faction play, now's a good time to buy drop decks. Premium time is a good use of MC overall, gives you a boost to both CBIL and XP earnings, and this applies no matter which mech you're playing, and the bonus stacks with bonuses from hero and champion mechs, so very nice. You can buy premium time in different amounts, but just be aware that it all gets activated in one hit. Premium time runs down with real time, whether you're logged in or not, so generally don't buy a lot of premium time if you're not going to be able to play very much, such as if you're just about to go away on a trip. If there's one thing on this sale list not to get, it'd be a CBIL bundle. Don't do it, just don't. You're going to make CBILs by playing the game anyway. Finally, colours and cockpit items are at half price. If you're like me, you want to customise the appearance of your mechs, so now's a good time to buy some new colours. It's a pity that camouflage schemes aren't on sale too, but you can get one-shot camos quite cheaply, and most people probably won't change camos very often. Cockpit items, well, you use them or you don't. I tend not to, but that's just me. To sum up, I think the best buys for most people will be MC if you have a specific purchase in mind that needs MC, mech bays if you don't have at least a few in hand, and hero mechs if there's a specific one that you're keen to get. I think most players should probably avoid C-bill bundles, just don't do it. Champion mechs, don't need these really with the current school system the way it is. And mech packs and mastery bundles, unless of course there's a chassis that you really like. Well, that's it for now, and I hope it's helped. Thanks for watching, and happy shopping.